Good day and thank you for watching this video about Shadow Gangs, which is currently on Kickstarter. This is going to be for the Dreamcast, but I think there's something wrong with my Dreamcast. The sound's a little off here. Let's check this with something that I'm familiar with. So we'll put Sonic on, just to see what it sounds like. Yep, that's what it sounds like. Okay, so for the Dreamcast I got, apparently something's wrong with it. So, although it's brand new, we're gonna have to check it out. And it ends up, I needed to replace the motherboard. So I got a whole bunch of parts from eBay, as you can see here, and swap out the bad board for the good board. And now we can get back to our demo. Test the sound again. Yep, that's about as good as it's gonna get for the jam pack on the Dreamcast, because, well, you know, it sounds bad enough on that. So now we'll get back to Shadow Gangs. Okay, so now, as I was saying, Shadow Gangs is currently on Kickstarter to be for a release on the Dreamcast. Now, if you like this one, I'll have a link in the description for this video so you can go check out their Kickstarter page, which is done on March 1st, so you're going to have to hurry. So, for Shadow Gangs, this footage, as you can tell, I tried my best to get it on actual hardware. So the video is a little fuzzy, but the sound is correct now. So far from playing this demo on actual hardware, I like the soundtracks from what I've heard so far in this demo. Now I'd like the controls to tighten up a little bit better, but this is also just a demo and doesn't represent the final product. In this game, there's two forms for the hero. There's your regular fighter, that you just have your basic attack and you throw ninja stars. And then there's a power-up that changes you into a ninja, that allows you to double jump, shoot at enemies with a gun, and then you can also use the sword in your melee attacks. Now the enemies don't give you much time to react, but once you get used to playing it after a couple times, the enemies are always in the same spot, and they spawn pretty quickly too. Now I was playing around on the hardest difficulty just for a little bit, and as you can see, a lot more enemies come at once and there's very little time to react on them. So this is where you have to get used to just shoot first and ask questions later. Now for the graphics, they are appealing. They're nice and colorful, and there's a lot of details that I was able to see. Looking at these pictures of other levels on their Kickstarter page, it looks like I'm going to be pleased with the rest of the game, as they're consistent throughout the game and didn't slack off on the graphics. The character sprites are nicely done with quite a bit of details, and they're also nice and large. Also, there's going to be rumble support for the Dreamcast if you prefer that and have a rumble pack. That feature is not on the current release versions on PC, Xbox One, or Switch. If you're a fan of Shinobi and you like the ninja-style beat-em-ups, head on over to Kickstarter quickly, as I was saying earlier, as this thing will be over on March 1st. Also, if you do go to the Kickstarter one, go for a physical copy of the Dreamcast. You'll also receive a digital copy that you can use, or that you can download on PC, Switch, or Xbox One. So you get two versions of the game at the same time. I think it might have been a good idea to have a reward for just getting a download code for the current gen systems at a slightly discounted price than if you would from the game stores, as it probably would have helped with the Kickstarter a little bit quicker. But it's done in a couple days. Hopefully they hit their mark. So if you like what you saw for Shadow Gangs, head on over to Kickstarter. As I said, the link's in the description below, and make a pledge before March 1st. I'm looking forward to getting my physical copy for my Dreamcast that I've now rebuilt. And if you like this video, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.